I'm going to be answering some questions, so you can all hear my wonderful, if slightly confused, British accent. Probably asks, if you were to settle down with someone, what qualities would they have? I think the most important one would be patience. I'm not very easy to be with sometimes. Kindness, compassion, being nice, sweet, funny, that kind of stuff. They probably have to be vegan too. If I was going to live with someone, I couldn't live with someone and then have them eat meat and cheese every day while I'm around. Just wouldn't work. So yeah, that too. I think those are the main ones. I'm not too fussed about looks. I have a type, I guess. Definitely have a type, but I like other men. And it's more about personality. I say that. It is. What are your personal philosophies on life and morality? Asks Samwise the Brave One. Don't know. I try and be nice and do no harm to anyone. I think that's important. We've only got one life, and you just got to get through it and try and have the best one. And I think being shitty to other people or other creatures doesn't help anyone. It just makes things worse for everyone. I don't know if I have an absolute morality. I think there's a lot of grey areas. Not as many as some people would want you to think, but you know, life's complicated. I don't know. I could go into it, but I won't because I'm quite lazy. Gagha front. Oh! Gagha front. Anyway, he asks, where are you from? Boring question, I know. I'm from Scotland. I live in the southwest, middle of nowhere, surrounded by fields of cows and sheep, and some forests. It's pretty boring. It's nice though. Pranel asks, what's the dish you are best at preparing? Probably my little loaf. It's this like loaf of lentils, oats, tomatoes, onions, garlics, herbs. Garlics. Is that a word? Anyway. Yeah, it's really tasty with gravy and mashed potato. I make it at least once a week. It's also quite nutritious, I assume. You can put lots of stuff in it. It's variable. Anonymous asks, what happened to your cute cookie? I didn't make that cookie. I really did not make that cookie. It was someone else. I make cookies, like this one, but they're not cute at all. It's tasty though. This one's quite stale. Peanut buttery, in case you were wondering. Yeah. So I didn't make that cookie. I don't know what happened to that cookie. I assumed the person ate it. Why don't you ask them? I don't know why I'm being credited for that cookie. Did it just get lighter in here? Weird. So yeah. Cookies. How do you act when someone is behaving negatively towards you? Do you confront or ignore? I usually ignore, wander away, cry about it, feel sad, let it eat me up from the inside out. Stuff like that. I'm laughing, but it's true. Kind of a broad one. What do you want out of life? Just to have fun. Have a good life, I think. I don't really have any plans. Hope I should have some plans. I'm gonna be 24 soon. And I don't have like any idea. I don't know. Yeah, just to be happy. That's all you can really ask for. What drives you as a person? Asks a very tiny goat. Not a lot right now. I kind of just live each day trying to get through it. One day to the next, not doing much. It's a terrible way to live. Yeah. Sorry. Dancing Doodles asks, so what do you think of the 50th? This is the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who, the special. It was alright, it was nice. Could have been better. Could have had more classic Doctors. Also, John Hurt should have just been Paul McGann, really. Also, like, you're talking about how the Time War changed the Doctor, and then you don't have the 9th Doctor, who was like the main dude to suffer from the Time War. Like, it took him his entire life to get over it. So, you know. I mean, you can't blame that because Christopher Eccleston didn't want to come back, but still. Yeah. I liked some of it. I liked the Zygons. It was cool seeing them again. Even though their plot went nowhere. Like, literally nowhere. It just cut off halfway through and we never got a resolution. Really, it cemented my hate for the 11th Doctor, who's just standing next to David Tennant. I was like, ugh, you're a clown. Like, not in a good way. Because some of the Doctors, they're good clowns. He's just like a buffoon. I don't like him. Sorry. I know he's got a lot of fans. What else? What else happened? I liked seeing the Time War, but I thought the Time War shouldn't just be like Star Wars. It should have been like old-timey and like constantly shifting, you know, like a Time War. Because like they're going back in time, changing history, the Time War. Time Lords are doing it, the Daleks are doing it, everything's crazy. Like, it should have just... I guess that'd be hard to show, which is probably why Russell T Davies never showed it. Also budget, I guess. Although I think they've got less of a budget now than they did then. Maybe. It looks better than it used to. Shame about the plot. Yeah. So it was alright. I liked all the references. Like the unit dating references. And could have done with just more cameos from previous companions. Like Captain Jack, he should have shown up. And like all the other ones. Captain Jack was the main one I was missing. He should have just been there. I don't know why he wasn't. Yeah. I think that's everything I have to say. That's the end of the questions anyway, so this seems really short. Sorry.